okay if I have a bit more?
That'll be a third bowl.
I'm still hungry.
Thought you were going straight to work.
Oh, I forgot my scissors.
And you get to your mum's okay?
Yeah, she was waiting for him. So I should bring him back round in the morning. See ya.
Di,
Yeah?
are you sure we're doing the right thing, keeping him off school?
Positive.
The head's asked me to call in to see her today, unofficial like.
Is that good or bad?
I'm not sure. She sounded all right when she asked.
Maybe she's realised Aunt isn't the baddie after all.
I think she knows that. But I'm not so sure keeping him off is the answer.
It is, for the time being. And Aunt's feeling fine spending time at my mum's.
Maybe you'd be better off at home.
Why?
Well, your mum's of a different generation. She's got all kinds of old-fashioned ideas about stuff.
So?
Maybe he'd be better off with more of a man's influence.
Marty. So?
So all I'm saying is there's not many lads who get bullied by girls. So if he's getting turn the other cheek and love thy neighbour fed to him, well, is it any wonder he can't stand up for himself?
Don't even go there, right? He's the victim. You're starting to sound like your head teacher.
Oh, don't accuse me of that. I'm just as concerned as you are.
Good. So when you see Mrs. Plummer today, make sure she knows how concerned we are. Again.
Of course I will.
And listen, just because she's your boss, you know, you don't have to take any nonsense off her. So don't. See ya.
Hi, kid.
Yeah. I was hoping you would Tim.
Oh, isn't he back yet?
No. He didn't say it was going to be this long.
Oh, well, sometimes these things take longer than expected, don't they?
All night. I've hardly slept.
Oh, you're going to be knackered for work then, aren't you?
I'm working Saturday, Sunday and Christmas Eve, so today's my day off. That day I'm Murray's a real slave driver.
Tell me about it. Must run in the family. Christy is trying to persuade Leanne to open the bar over Crimbo. Not that he'll be working, mind you. But if you want me to, I'm going to be asking him for triple time, I'm telling you. There you go. Ta-da! What do you reckon, kid?
It's great.
So, where is he working then?
He didn't say.
Well, did he know where it was?
Do you know what? I'm not even sure.
Well, could be anywhere. Land's End, John O'Groats, even sur le continent.
Do you reckon?
Well, he's got to go where the work is, hasn't he, kid? You know. And the way travel is these days, he could get up in the morning, have his bowl of porridge, hop on a plane, have a bit of tapas in Madrid, you know, rob a bank, and be back home for last orders in Liverpool.
He promised me the best Christmas. I just wish he was here.
Why are you doing the big shop now, anyway?
Because I'm working right until 10:30 on Christmas Eve, and so are you.
She did cancel Christmas. Lou, do you want to take this through to your mum for me, please?
Okay.
And do you want to push your ironing through?
I've already done my ironing, thanks. Are the schools good around here?
They're okay, why?
Because I don't think I'll be going back to Ravenspeak.
Why not?
There's some problem over school fees.
How come?
I don't know. They don't tell me anything.
So do you think they've kicked her out then?
Sounds like.
Sammy doesn't seem too distressed.
She was pretty mad last night.
So mad that she's letting you use your day off to look after Louise while she lies in. Again. Any more of the family moving in for Christmas?
I hope not.
How long are they staying?
Too long.
I mean, you've seen what she eats. They mustn't have fed her at St. Trinian's.
I'll have to stick the telly on for her or something. I've got to nip out.
I hope it's in the direction of Jackie. To apologise.
I'm thinking about it.
I can't believe you and Sammy did that.
What? Try and break someone's relationship up?
That was never my intention. Jerome was the two-timer and you know that. But deliberately trying to wreck a marriage? What's the matter with you? It's time you got a grip.
Morning. Oh, I'm shattered. Someone at that school's gonna get a right mouthful off me.
Oh, that'll help.
I mean, who do they think they are?
They're not going to teach you if the fees aren't paid.
Who told you that?
Louise?
Well, she had no right.
She's a kid, she's upset.
Yeah, well, the fees were paid. There was just some cock-up over money transfers or something.
I can't believe what we did to Jackie and Max.
She deserved it. And Max the perv making me strip off.
I'm gonna go and speak to her.
Don't you dare. That's just what she wants you to come grovelling.
Well, I didn't feel like sending her my joy and good tidings.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me a vat of poison.
I mean, should I just forget about it or what?
Well, she did try to wreck our marriage.
I know, but she's hitting out any way she can.
Yeah, well, let's hope she's finished in our direction.
Hi! You spending Christmas Day at your aunt's?
Only for our tea. But I was thinking I was going to do Christmas dinner here for you and Tim.
All by your big self?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a lot, but I'd be okay, wouldn't I?
Of course you will. Hey, years ago, a girl of your age would be cooking for a couple of kids of her own. Listen, I'll get the turkey and our bags of your leg.
You're welcome to it. Jimmy. What's the longest you've ever been on a job for?
Once at a weekend, knocking through a wall to a jeweller's.
How much did you get?
Nothing. Fella organising the job had the plans upside down. We knocked through the wrong wall and ended up in the fishmonger's.
Oh, look at the time, he could have rang me.
If he's abroad, he might not have a connection on his mobile.
Well, I'm going to text him.
Oh, you've got a short memory, haven't you?
What?
Last time you texted him when he was on a job, Steve Murray heard it and chinned him. You could get him nicked, you.
Well, he has his phone on vibrate, so no one has heard it.
Just let him get on with his work, will you? Right, now for the big switch on. Dun, 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 dun. Every flaming year.
What is it? I'm gonna have to cry off work today.
Why?
Mike's been called out to Macclesfield on an emergency standing job, so there's no one to look after Beth.
Everybody's got problems, haven't they?
Oh, I'm sorry it's such short notice, but we need the money. I know it's inconvenient, but
What would you do if your fella didn't come home?
this Christy we're talking about.
I think he's left me.
No, not Christy. He's mad about you.
Would you reckon?
Yeah, anyone can see it. You wait, he'll be back with some daft story about something or other.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, well, I best get her back to ours. I'm sorry about having to cry off.
Well, you don't have to.
What do you mean?
I could look after her.
You?
Well, don't say it like I was the witch out of Snow White, Rachel.
Well, it's just that you've got a barter on.
Well, I need something to take my mind off the other fella, don't I?
Sure it won't be too much for you?
Look, just go home and get her bottles and her nappies and whatever. Do you want to earn a day's pay or not?
Does Louise want to come to the supermarket with me? I've just sent her out a message. Does she know where she's going? She's very independent. She must be travelling on a train all that way on her own. Yeah, well, she's done it before. Sammy, what's going on? We've run out of tea bags. So Louise has come all this way to restock us on our tea. I'm getting a shower. Maybe I was being a bit vague. What is the problem at home? Nothing. Sammy, we went to school together. We had our first cider in Youthie together. I know when something's going on. I'm just having a few little difficulties, that's all. Little? Your daughter turns up late at night on her own. Yeah, and I'm going to get onto the school about that. And what about your fella? It's nearly Christmas. I thought you and Louise might want to go and spend it with him, but you haven't even mentioned it. So you want me out? You haven't come here to look after Katie, have you? She needs me. She's on the mend. Oh, she still seems a bit wobbly to me. If you don't want to tell me what's really going on, fine. But just how long are you staying? Is there a time limit? Sort out your domestic arrangements. And just don't use all my mascara. Oh.
Visitor for you.
Papa. Go.
What do you want?
A table.
I'm to say I'm sorry. Why don't we just forget it, eh? I don't want to.
No.
Well, Katie, let's not waste each other's time. Jackie, please, I don't blame you for being like this. Get off the door.
Might be better if you went and didn't come back.
Jackie, just give me 5 minutes.
Please, will you just go?
Jackie, I'm staying here until you talk to me.
Come on, let's sit.
Look, it's freezing out there. I mean, she'll be gone after about 5 minutes. It's all right.
Now.
Come on.
All I'm getting is a voicemail.
Oh, I told you not to phone him.
But he didn't answer me text either. Look, I think something's happened to him.
It might not be convenient for him to answer.
But what if the police have got him? He's still on licence. He could take him back to prison.
Hold on. If the police had him, they'd have phoned here to check his address, wouldn't they? Eh? I've told you some jobs take longer than others. I'm going for some milk. Do you want anything? You won't phone him again, will you?
No.
Promise.
Hey, still there?
She's gonna freeze to death.
I'll tell her to go.
No, I'll speak to her.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. How am I ever supposed to believe a word that you say? You don't have to. But I've got to say these things to you. You tried to ruin my marriage. I know. I can't tell you how much I hated you. How much I was looking forward to seeing your face when you caught Max and Sammy. When you got your eye wiped, didn't you? And it was wrong. Stupid and sly. But I was just so angry. What your dad did was... Well, I haven't got Clint anymore. I know my future's gone with him. But I shouldn't have tried to split you and Max up. It's your right, you shouldn't. And I am sorry. I just want to hurt you. Times I wished you were dead, but... It's over. You don't have to speak to me again. I deserve everything that comes at me. Katie. Do you want to come in for a walk?
There you go. Any sign of Christy yet?
I've called him on his mobile, but nothing. Maybe he hasn't got any charge left on his phone.
There's something like that, you know.
I'll take her to the office.
Take her for a walk if you want.
Well, maybe later. It's just I want to stay by the phone. Christy could call at any time.
Where will I be going to school next term, Mum?
Louise, I've told you I'll sort it.
But I want to go back to my old school.
Look, when I've spoken to Richard, we'll be more in the picture. Now, do us a favour, will you, love? Go to the garage and get us a bottle of lemon.
Why couldn't I have got it when I went out before?
I'm an adult, so be polite to me, please. I didn't need it then. Now go and put your coat on.
Now, place your fingers on his neck. I need to see if you can feel a pulse.
So, what'd she say?
Oh, Well, it went okay, really.
So she's going to expel Imelda Clough?
You know she can't do that.
Well, anything less won't do as far as I'm concerned.
Look, she's sort of on our side, you know.
What made her change her mind?
She was saying she couldn't really do anything while our Anthony's off school.
So what you going to do if we send him back to school?
Try and get the anti-bullying policy to work.
How many times have we sat in front of that woman and listened to her going on about that flaming policy? You can't believe a word she says. Should be in politics. Marty, love, I've told you, don't take any nonsense off her.
I'm getting wedged in the middle here.
Meaning?
Well, she mentioned, and I don't think she was being funny at the time, but...
What did she say?
That us keeping our Anthony off school mightn't go down so well with the school governors, seeing as how I'm a member of staff.
So she's trying to blackmail you? I knew what we were doing was wrong, but by the time me and Sammy had talked, it seemed really good.
I knew it'd be an idea.
I can't blame her for everything. It's just family stuff and you go along with it, don't you? A bit like Anthea lying about what happened that night.
She told the court what she saw. And even if it was 3 or 2 seconds, she did what she thought was right. I reckon any wife would do it.
So if Max killed someone, you'd stand by him?
Yeah.
Lie for him?
Casey, that is your job as a wife. And if the boot had been on the other foot and your Clint had shot someone, you'd do whatever it took to get him off, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
You mean yes?
Okay, yeah. But I haven't got Clint around to put that little theory to the test, have I?
So Nicky not in yet?
No, she's going to be a bit late. Buzzy's a chocker in town.
Well, will you get her to give us a call as soon as she comes in then?
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers. Hey, 6 and 2, clickety-duck.
What are you doing here?
Just about to ask you the same thing.
Do you fancy a drink?
Well...
I don't bite.
No. I'm skint.
Have I?
So?
So when are you next working?
Tomorrow. You?
Same. Are you going to bring your friend with the winning streak back?
You mean Ray? Well, he used to be a bit of a player.
Have you known him long?
A couple of years. He's married to my girlfriend's now.
Oh, so he's not a granddad?
Nope. Him and Jessie haven't been married that long.
Oh, yeah. He lost his first wife, didn't he?
Aye, aye. After his winnings, are you? A bit of gold digging, eh?
I like him mature and not afraid at the edges. No. He just seemed a really nice fella, that's all.
He is, yeah.
Brilliant, you've got her all settled. What is it?
He's definitely left me.
Oh, come on. You know what some fellas are like. They get all tanked up and sleep out. No, they feels different. He wouldn't have missed a day for anything. We had plans. Christmas shop and then dinner. Well, I mean lunch in town. He'll come back.
I don't think he will.
Can somebody give me a hand with the shopping, please?
I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Aren't you good? Where's your mum?
Right, live.
All right, steady there.
Careful.
There you go, that's it.
If it felt like blackmail, I'd go straight to the union.
Get there now. She's trying strong-arm stuff.
It's not like that. I mean, some of what she said made sense.
Like?
Like, the longer he's away from school, the harder it's going to be for him to get back into things. He could become isolated.
He lose all his mates.
She wants us to think about it over Crimbo. We could have the education on our backs, you know.
She's really got to you, hasn't she?
No way.
Well, mentioning the school governor has.
I don't give a toss about them.
Good, because I don't like her threats.
You've got to consider sending them back. It could be the best for all of us. Let's just try and push it away till after Christmas, yeah?
I suppose so. Why does everything have to take so long to get sorted? I don't suppose we'll ever see eye to eye on everything that's gone on.
I doubt it. But what we've got to decide is whether or not we want to be friends again after everything that's happened.
I think that's got to be your decision. I've hurt you so much.
I understand why you were like it.
Really?
Yeah. We were so close. I knew what you'd be going through.
So just start me as your mate, or...?
If you want me as yours.
I do, if you really want me.
What do you think, Casey?
I don't know anymore.
What's happened?
I'm on Tim's mobile again.
Oh, Em, what did it tell you?
I had to.
So?
There's no answer.
I told you, didn't I? He could be anywhere, not even in this country.
No, something bad's happened. He'd have phoned me from a phone box if he was okay. Where is he?
Merry Christmas, kid.
I can't stand this.
No wonder you got yourself a stalker, Ray. Behave yourself.
Oh, she's them pearly white nashes got right.
What is the one thing that would make your Christmas complete?
His speech. What he hasn't.